Bienvenidos a todos, vamos a iniciar. Gracias por conectarse, gracias a todas las personas que están haciendo este negocio, a todas las personas que se están tomando en serio la industria, porque a nosotros en muy cortos años nos ha cambiado la vida. Así que bienvenidos, me presento para los que no me conocen, mi nombre es Luis Fernando García Herreros, soy ingeniero mecatrónico, oficial retirado de la Armada. El Puma dice, ¿no qué? ¿No se oye?
Se escucha perfectamente, Luis.
Sí se escucha. Ok, perfecto. Entonces creo que el Puma está en otro idioma. Perfecto. Listo. Entonces, como les decía, esta llamada es muy importante. Vamos a iniciar el año con toda la energía del mundo y tenemos a las personas correctas. Hace 9 años, como ingeniero mecatrónico, recibí tal vez uno de los peores sustos de mi vida y fue no saber si iba a poder ganar dinero el próximo mes para mi familia. No sé si has pasado por esta situación, pero hace 9 años, cuando llegó la crisis del petróleo, yo entendí que no era el dueño de mi cheque, que aunque trabajaba en una multinacional y podía ganar dinero, como tal vez no muchas personas aquí en Colombia, yo vivo en Colombia, para las personas que se están oyendo fuera del país, pues era una realidad que podía perder mi ingreso. Y cuando tú tienes dos hijos pequeños, cuando tú estás pagando el apartamento, cuando tú estás pagando las cosas que has querido comprar, pues no es tan sencillo decir, oye, me quedo sin empleo, oye, no, me quedo sin ingresos. Así que yo, con ese miedo, con ese susto, salí a buscar información, salí a buscar cómo ganar dinero, salí a buscar la forma de prevenir el ir a perder el ingreso en mi casa. Hace 9 años tuve la fortuna que alguien me invitó a escuchar sobre esto que tú tal vez hoy ya conoces, a esto que tú tal vez hoy ya estás trabajando, porque en esta llamada vamos a tener personas de nuestro negocio, vamos a tener personas que tal vez son invitadas y quieren conocer un poquito más, porque vamos a tener información de muchísimo valor para todas las personas. Así que tomé la decisión hace 9 años de ingresar a esta industria. Hace 3 años conozco esta bella compañía y he tenido el placer de conocer personas muy, pero muy buenas ganando dinero. He tenido la oportunidad de conocer personas con muchas ganas de aprender a ganar dinero y este sistema lo que nos permite es eso, que las personas con ganas puedan aprender de las personas que saben hacerlo y puedan tener los resultados. Así que bienvenidos, me encanta un montón poder compartir con ustedes. Hoy voy a tratar de hacerlo mejor como anfitrión. Ya somos 174 personas escuchando. Y no quiero quitarle el tiempo a las personas, pero sí quiero decirte varias cosas antes de iniciar. La primera, por favor, cuando tú hagas algo, hazlo lo mejor que puedas. No tienes que ser experto, pero tienes que hacer lo mejor que puedas. ¿Estamos de acuerdo? Por favor, déjenme saber los que tienen video, para los que están conectados. Gracias. En todo lo que hagas, no importa lo que sea que estés haciendo, da el 100% de ti. Y por eso te quiero pedir que en este momento elimine las distracciones. Si tienes el televisor prendido, apágalo. Si no lo puedes apagar, salte. ¿Sí? Si estás trabajando, trata de estar enfocado en la llamada. Donde quiera que estés en este momento, por favor, regálate este tiempo para ti. Este tiempo no es para las personas que van a hablar, claro, ellos también reciben su retroalimentación, pero este tiempo es para las personas que como tú, como yo, queremos tener un mejor futuro, queremos aprender ciertas habilidades que nos podrían ayudar a tener ese mejor futuro. Así que 100% acá, hazlo por ti, no por mí. Lo segundo es todas las personas que puedan tener sus cámaras encendidas, se los agradezco. ¿Por qué? Porque vamos a tener personas hablándonos y es muy feo hablar con una pantalla, no tener las reacciones, no saber que alguien te está escuchando. Así que voy a saludar aquí aleatoriamente a las personas que están conectadas. Ahí veo a Clara Amado, veo a nuestra gran Esmeralda Kimberly, veo a Lía Biojo, veo a Vanessa, a obviamente a Jennifer Carmona, la gran Jennifer Carmona que va a estar con nosotros hoy, a Reinaldo Jaramillo, a Irene, a Tiensar, gracias. Veo al Puma, veo obviamente personas de nuestro mercado en inglés. Maravilloso. Gracias, gracias a todas las personas que puedan encender su cámara y pueden mantenerse encendidas. Ahora, ya sabemos que tenemos que estar aquí ahora, ya sabemos que tenemos que estar dando nuestra retroalimentación para las personas. Yo quiero prometerles algo. Las tres personas que van a compartir con nosotros hoy van a dar el 100% de lo que ellos saben y han aprendido. Y para mí es un honor poder compartir con ellos aunque estemos hablando dos idiomas diferentes. Sé que la mayoría ahorita está escuchándome, van a escuchar la traducción en simultáneo, porque vamos a hablar de nuestro mercado en el mundo. No te voy a decir que es solamente Canadá, aunque ellos viven en Canadá. Las tres personas que van a hablar hoy viven en Canadá, las tres personas que están aquí con nosotros para apoyarnos. Y déjenme saber primero si tenemos ya a nuestro primer invitado. Si tenemos ya a la primera persona aquí como coanfitrión. Gracias, Johan. Perfecto. Entonces, vamos a iniciar. Miren eso. Esta persona tiene tan solo 2 ciclos con nosotros. Impresionante. ¿Y sabes por qué es impresionante? Porque ha llegado a un rango de ensueño. Ha llegado a un rango donde las personas soñarían aquí en Colombia, cualquier persona en Colombia soñaría en ganar mensualmente por encima de los $8,500. Ese es el rango al que esta persona ha llegado en tan solo 2 meses. En tan solo 2 meses ha cobrado $20,000 americanos. ¿Cuánto es eso en nuestros pesos colombianos? 80 millones de pesos. Pero ¿sabes qué es más impresionante? Que es un estudiante. No te estoy hablando de una persona con muchísima trayectoria, con muchísimos resultados en la vida. No te estoy hablando de una persona que lleva años haciendo redes de mercadeo, network marketing, sino que te estoy hablando de una persona que en tan solo 2 meses, con esta compañía, con el liderazgo correcto, con la información correcta, ha podido generar por encima de 80 millones de pesos, ya calificado para nuestro retiro, nuestro bootcamp en Dubai. Así que por favor, ayúdenme a recibir con su buena energía, con sus buenos gestos, con su estar presente a Owen con Ares, que es una de las personas que definitivamente hoy tiene la razón de cómo se hace el negocio. Definitivamente hoy tiene el ambiente correcto de cómo se hace el negocio, porque muy pocas personas, y yo me incluyo, son capaces de llegar a esos resultados. Así que, Owen, ¿estás por ahí, mi amigo?
Hola, hola. Hello, Sky Team.
Bienvenido, Owen. Gracias por compartir con nosotros. La sala es toda tuya. Tenemos al Sky Team conectado para escucharte y saber qué es lo que estás haciendo. We are here to listen to you because we
That's my
want to
leader.
learn from you.
Yes, yes. Hola a todos, Sky Team. My name is Owen. I hope you're all having a great morning. So, yeah, I'm just gonna introduce myself. My name is Owen. I'm here from Winnipeg, Canada. I'm currently a full-time accounting university student, while part-time here in B, along with my partner April, who I am doing this business together. Is it good? Is it translating? Yeah. So yeah, I've been here for about same time frame with Justin. So like 2.5 months now, I think. So let me know if I am going too fast. So yeah. Yeah, honestly, I was full of doubts when I started because I didn't have enough money to start, as I was a broke college student who was not working. Right. But one thing I was sure of is that um, Justin sold me a vision that someday our team will become big and earn the income we deserve. So I'm thankful for him for introducing this opportunity to me. So can you all do me a favor by saying thank you to your sponsor right now in this chat, or private message them if you have to? Thank your sponsor for introducing this opportunity to you guys. Thank you them. Yeah. So honestly, guys, this is the most doable business I've ever done despite our busy schedule from school. I just started learning for 2 weeks in trading, knowing that I could just do it with the conveniency of copy paste, right? So despite busy schedule, I realize as soon as I realize when our team is getting big, I started to take ownership, right? So 3 weeks after in the business, this is the part where yeah, I'm just trying to make sure it's translating in English, guys. So let me know if I'm going too fast. Yeah, so yeah, 3 weeks after in the business, I started to take ownership. After this is the part where I am closing on our guests on my own, taking initiative, just like how I'm seeing from my upline, Justin. Yeah, I believe he's speaking in later. So yeah, that's why it's very important who are the people leading you, because they are the people that will eventually duplicate you until everyone under your team is just like you. So what am I trying to say? These are the people you want to duplicate with so that they can have the same mindset, same hustle, same way of leadership. And one more thing, guys, never miss an event. Actually, I was there in Colombia during the event of SkyTeam. All I knew was that my mentor, uh, she told me, mentor Jen, Angel, everyone who is leading us, they just told me that you guys need to be there so that your team will grow, right? They sold me a vision. So in there, um, I was able to see how big SkyTeam was, like how many ordinary people was able to achieve diamond, just like me, right? So all I knew was that they have an extraordinary mindset. And honestly, I was really surprised how you guys, the system, you guys are cheering each other, and I was inspired by you guys. That's what made us become Emerald, right? I traveled there to Colombia during my exams in school, right? It's very funny because I was busy with my exams during that week, but I had no excuse because I wanted to inspire my team and achieve the certain rank that I want to get to, because I'm gonna inspire them along the way, right? So what you do is what your downlines will do. So you set the expectation. So I had no excuse. I even did my homework in the plane. That was the due the next day. So, um, 18 hours layover in the airport. I was also closing for my guests, for my downlines guests, right? That's the commitment that I had. I saw my team was being like committed, same as me. So, I didn't want to disappoint them, right? So little stuff like that matters. So never miss an event. So with that, we were able to hit Ruby on our first month, Emerald on second month, and closing our first week of cycle 49 halfway on Ruby part-time, right? This is basically what happened to Coach Justin as well when he had Ruby below him when he hit Emerald, and that was me and my partner April. We were doing this. We became Ruby when he became Emerald. And right now, we became Emerald last cycle. We also had a Ruby below us, and that was our spawn direct, came from us, right? So when you help your team rank advance, you will also get promoted. So one thing I realized is that to not be selfish and help your team make money. Eventually, they will help you make money and achieve the goals that you're trying to get in this business. So if you are part-time here in B, you got no excuse to hit consultant, sapphire, and beyond, because we have the system and great mentors guiding us. It's just a matter of decision to hit those promotions. Guys, last cycle, during cycle 48, I was busy with exams for 2 weeks. As an accounting student, it was kind of difficult for me. I had to deal with a lot of numbers, a lot of calculations. So I was distracted with my exams from school. And then third week of the cycle, good thing we had an event here. I didn't want to miss that. So we had an event here with my team. We launched here in Winnipeg, close as many people as we can, get people onboarded with the system. And then after that, I had a vacation with my team here. So we went to a little cabin. So, so to be specific, guys, we just had 3 days of hustle to hit Emerald, right? And again, we just made a decision to hit Emerald, whatever it takes, because this is not only a rank, but a story that we can share to our downlines or prospects that it is possible to do it part-time. And it sells, right? So, wouldn't it be nice to tell your guests that you are doing this part-time? Someone was able to do this part-time and was able to earn $20,000 in a month. Wouldn't it be nice, right? So I had to do it so that not only my rank and also the story that I can share to my downlines and also share to people that it is possible. You pave the way for your downlines as a leader, right? So right now, I'm working on this part-time to make a fortune, but it wouldn't be long until I work on this full-time. Just imagine how our life will be like, right? The reason why I'm doing this for my family, after I graduate from university, I have a foundation, a passive income that produces me an income while I look for whatever I do. But who knows? Maybe I will stick to this because it gives me more than I could expected. Again, I'm just an ordinary person, guys. If I can do it, you guys can too. So that's it for me. Gracias a todos por tenerme aquí.
Thank you, Owen. Thank you very much. You're a great guy. I see you here. And I'm very glad that you are in our team. Thank you for everything that you are doing right now. And for sure, this is just the beginning, because if you hit Emerald in 2 cycles, wow, that's commitment. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Ok, voy a hablar un poco en español. Sé que Lina me está traduciendo porque estamos en canales diferentes. Pero para ti que estás ahí, quiero que estés con todos los sentidos. Quiero que aplaudas, quiero que le des un 8, un 5, un 7, que hagas algo para reconocer a Owen, que es una persona que con tan poco tiempo en la industria está teniendo los resultados que todos quisiéramos tener. Así que gracias, Owen, gracias, todos esos 8 son for you. That all 8, that for you. And let's go. Ok, vamos a hablar ahora de nuestro segundo invitado, del patrocinador de Owen. Imagínate, no solamente Owen con todo lo que está haciendo, que ya tuvo su rubí en su primer ciclo, su esmeralda en su segundo ciclo, sino que esa persona que está trabajando de la mano con Owen también nos va a enseñar cómo se hace este negocio. Y para mí es una persona, no sé si ustedes recuerdan el conejito de Everready, de Duracell, el conejito que no se cansaba nunca. Eso es la persona que van a conocer en este momento. Él estuvo aquí en Colombia en nuestro retiro. Él estuvo aquí en Colombia en nuestro bootcamp en Cartagena, porque se lo ganó. Pero esta persona, durante todo ese tiempo, no dejó de trabajar. Es una persona que también es muy, pero muy joven, ¿sí? Ha sido durante los últimos 3 ciclos el top enroller en nuestra compañía. Durante los últimos 3 ciclos ha generado por encima de $55,000 de ganancia. Estoy hablando de una persona no que tiene muchos años en el network marketing. Estoy hablando de una persona que tenía el porqué necesario para hacerlo. Acabamos de escuchar una historia de éxito. Owen, claro que sí, qué maravilla. Pero ahora vas a escuchar a la persona que está incentivando, conectando, haciendo caso de lo que se debe hacer. Porque te juro que la información la tienes acá. Ahora, Jocelyn Macaliano que es una persona no solamente que conocí, que es una persona con la cual converso, que es una persona con la cual he podido compartir, es esa persona también que a su corta edad, que estando trabajando, inició en este negocio y actualmente va a irse por su diamante. En este ciclo vamos a tener un nuevo diamante. Se llama Joseph Macaliano y nos va a enseñar cómo es que a través de esta cultura que está generando su equipo, cómo a través de la información que está compartiendo, todos están compitiendo y corriendo entre ellos. Tú no lo crees, pero todas las personas aquí en este chat, en su equipo, en el equipo de Justin, están compitiendo el uno contra el otro para ver quién es el que más patrocina personas, para ver quién es el top enroller del ciclo. Y esa lista que nosotros muchas veces vemos pasar, y esa lista que nosotros muchas veces ignoramos y decimos eso son otras personas, ellos entendieron que ese es un motor para correr. Así que Justin, bienvenido. ¿Estás ahí? Are you there?
Hola,
Hello,
nosotros que
bro. Welcome.
somos. What's up, everyone? So you guys hear me well? Justin
Perfect.
Diamond, what's up? So now I'm pressured. But pressure creates diamonds. Oops, I thought my camera was on. You guys hear me? Yes, sir. What's up, Sky Team? I've been here only for 12 weeks and I feel like I've been here for decades. I've just learned a lot, like with mentor Javi, upline Ivan. What's up, guys? Board. Oh shoot, I can't put whiteboard. I'm gonna share my story right now, but guys, I'm running for diamond. So if you guys can please post me on your Instagram and Facebook. So Instagram is Justin Macalinaw. Let me just change my name real quick, just so you guys know what's up. So this is my Instagram, Justin Macalinaw. So please tag me. I would really appreciate it. So now let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. So somebody just asked me, why did I promote? Because I'm training. So yes, sir, it's my time. Let's go. So anyway, are you guys ready? Type ready. Or in Spanish, listo. Let's go, listo. Listo, ready. All right, listo. So I've learned some Spanish words like yeah, there's like lots of things I learned. But yeah, right now my topic was supposed to be how basic skills, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit because I need to see more Sky Team in the top enroller. All right. So right now I have created an emerald, 2 rubies under me. This was just last cycle, and many saphiros. And this is me. All right, and I'm top 1 enroller. But guys, why am I sharing this? It's because I cannot get Owen to reach emerald if I didn't show it's possible. I cannot create ruby if I am not ruby. In short, you can only create what you produce from yourself. That's the first thing. Because this is how can I say that that you can help your downlines reach diamond if you're not yet. So that's why I gotta reach diamond. Right now I'm 98% ruby. So I just have I'm just gonna share. All right. So I'm just excited. Are you guys excited to be here? Learn from the top number 1. Let's go. What's up? But anyway, super thankful because what you're gonna learn here is my mindset, right? I'm gonna share some tips and then I'm gonna share my skills basically. But is the translation good? Am I too fast, too slow? I'm good. I'm good. All right. I see my upline Luis giving me the thumbs up, meaning I'm good, right? So the first things first, I know it's very corny, but it's your why. What's your desire? All right. When I first started here, way back October 12, October 9. I started 12 weeks ago. I started with this. This was October 8. I know you guys saw it from the last presentation I had, but it was real. Like this is my grocery for 1 week, and I don't live with my parents. So basically, I was struggling and I was just very desperate. So my why at that time is I just don't want to worry about grocery. So many people ask me, why do you work hard? How did you become top one enroller? Was it hard? No. My situation before B was much harder, times 10. Right now, why I'm working like this is because this is easy. Talking to people is easy. You know what's hard? When you don't even know what to eat. When you know, when can I pay my rent? How can I pay my rent? Where will that money come from? I was an aircraft mechanic. Oops. I was an aircraft mechanic. In short, I just have one source of income. Guys, if in Colombia, they are only one source of income, it's your best time to create a vision, a picture, why they need another source of income. So the reason why I shared the first things first is I can teach you all the skills. I can teach you how to become top one enroller. I can teach you how to be emerald in your first cycle. But if it's not clear for you why you need to do this, it's gonna be very hard for you this year. Okay, someone's drawing on my Zoom. Is someone drawing? All right. So my second tip is, what is your game plan? Because I'm gonna be very quick. Like, it's your desire. How bad do you want it? And in short, what is your game plan? When I was struggling for grocery, when I was struggling what to eat, I just want sapphire. What was my goal? I need to reach, because I came in October 8th. I only had 2 weeks left. I needed to reach sapphire in 2 weeks. So in short, my game plan was to reach sapphire, but it's just that I finished sapphire in 1 week because I made it sure that I need to have that sapphire. So in short, I had 2 weeks. I wanted to crunch it to make it faster, so I did it in 1 week because I was really desperate. I didn't care what the work what it takes for me to get that job done. So the thing is, I had a deadline. So my question for you, can you type in the chat box what is your goal for what is your rank goal for this cycle? Because guys, what I can tell you, if you don't start this month, let me just say you will just be unmotivated, become lazy, right? So in short, if you don't hit it, it's just gonna become every month like, oh shit, I wanna hit sapphire, I wanna hit ruby. But deep down, I know if I'm not gonna do it, I would just lose self-confidence on myself, right? So it's just, when is your deadline? Why? Because the first month of the year, if you hit your goal, what will you feel like next month? Oh, I think I can hit ruby. Why? Because I hit sapphire. You need to have that momentum going. And right now, I think, or I know, Sky Team has a 90-day game plan. So the reason I said that is when I was in Colombia, I asked mentor, my girlfriend asked mentor, how do you, my novia, yes, my hermosa esposa, all right. So she said, how do you avoid burnout? So she said, mentor Ivan Martinez said, simple, I go 90-day run, and then 1 week I rest. Then 90-day game plan again. So in short, there is time for you to grind all out and then you rest. Like for me, when I reach diamond, I'm gonna go Cuba or Mexico for 1 week. No business. And then back to 90-day game plan again. All right. So the first 90-day game plan, you need to go all out. Okay. So if you said in the chat box, let me type in Ruby, Safiro. I need to see that in the next 3 weeks you hit those ranks. So right now the people who typed is around 20 people. So how about the 200? If you're not even emerald or diamond yet, you need to have a goal, right? Because going into training and you don't have a goal in mind, it's like you're wasting time. So in short, you want to have 4,000 points on your left, 4,000 points on your right. You need to produce 1,000 points every week because there's 4 weeks in one cycle, you need to have 1,000, 1,000. So you're in that game plan. Okay. So right now, since I'm going for a diamond, I need to have 20,000 points left and right. So something like that. Right now, I'm at 13 and then 18K. So I always have a game plan. Why? Because procrastination is your success killer. If you always think I'll do it next week, what happens on your last week? Oh my God, I'm just gonna hit it next month. And then that next month becomes next month again. So am I mad? No. I want to create momentum for Sky Team. Numero uno. All right? You want Ruby next cycle? Work harder. Right? So in short, hit your Sapphire, hit your Ruby, and then let's go na Emerald next cycle. There's no point that you need to stay where you are. All right. So now number 3, the first thing is what's your why? Second is what's your game plan? Number 3 is short-term sacrifice. So I gotta give a shout out to my mentor Luis Fernando Garcia. He is actually the reason why I quit my job. I had a talk with him, mentor. I just feel like it's hard for me to become diamond. He said, why? I was like, I work 9 hours a day and then I have to sleep for 1 to 2 hours because I'm tired. I don't want to look tired for my downlines. So he said, simple, quit your job. And then I was hesitant at first. But one thing I know is if I want the results he has, a presidential diamond income, then I gotta listen to him. The reason why most people don't get what they want is they don't listen to their coaches. So in short, I said goodbye to my job and I'm never going back. And that's why I take this business seriously every day. All right, are you guys good so far? And just like what Owen said, I would never dream to become a presidential because my mindset can only get emerald or diamond income. But now I can envision myself becoming a royal diamond this year or next year, ambassador next year, right? But those events will stretch out your mindset, your possibilities. That let's say there's a guy, his name's Sebastian. I think he's from Sky Team. He's like 21-year-old and presidential diamond. I'm 28. I'm turning 29 and I'm hella broke. Like, you need to see those type of possibility, right? And you always need to be in events where you feel like you're the dumbest person in the room. Why? Because it gives you so much growth for you to think, to learn new things, right? You can't just be the smartest people in your circle. All right, so there are risks you need to do to get something big. I know I'm here to talk about basic skills, but trust me, guys, most people have skills, but they don't have discipline. Most people have skills, they don't have consistency, focus, desire, obsession. So right now, how much I made, that's correct, around $50,000 in 3 months. Right now, I'm Ruby. But most people want this. Most people want results, but they don't like the work. They don't like the behind the scenes. Like, you only want the recognition, but what do you do when no one's looking at you? Are you still working or are you chilling? Are you inviting or are you Netflixing? Like, it doesn't make sense. Netflix is like movies. All right? So in short, if I didn't quit my job, I would only have Ruby income last month. Why? Because I'm not going to be able to help my team. And if you don't help your team get paid, you won't get paid. All right? Are you guys listening? So one thing I can tell you guys is, please, if you're learning lots, tag me on Instagram story at Justin Macalino. Let's go. I'm just going to put it there. Just because. All right? My downlines need me. Yeah. So 4 is listen to your leaders. Why listen to your leaders? Because they have money and we don't. Why do you need to listen to your leaders? Is they know more and you don't. Because if you already know, then why are you not making money? Right? I'm always with the best, like Mr. Pogi, Upline Teron, and my mentor, Jericho, and my patron, all right? Patron Ivan. So in short, every time they say something, I listen. I just take action because they did all the thinking. So without them, I wouldn't be able to make 5 figures and I wouldn't be able to quit my job. All right? Commitment. What is commitment? It's just like a relationship. Do you want your girlfriend or wife to only make time for you when it's convenient, or do you, it's like a relationship. It will not work out if you don't give time to it. Your business will not work, your business will not make money if you don't make time for it. Oh, I'm busy with my job. So be it. You work on the next 2 hours. You make time to make it work. People are like, oh, I can't make money because you don't work for it. That's the simple. It's like you sign up into a gym membership and you don't work out. Just because you're signed into a gym membership, it doesn't make you look shredded. You know, it doesn't look, you can't look good. You can still be fat and you're in the gym because you're not doing the work. All right. Do you only do it? Do you only do the business when it's convenient, when you have time? Or do you do it committedly? What is committed? You do it even if you don't feel like it. Me and my girlfriend fight, I still do the business. I want to watch Netflix, there's a closing, I prioritize the business. So you need to work, you need to treat this like a real business. You know, like actually, you need to treat business like you have a job. Like you work 8 hours, whether you feel sick or not, because you need the money. Basically, that's it. And yeah, we're gonna go into skills. Did you guys learn about yeah, a little bit? Type yes, type yes, type yes. All right, so if you guys are ready, let's type Owen Diamond. Let's go. Owen Diamond, guys. Owen Diamond. All right, if you guys are listening, Owen Diamond. All right, because we need new diamond, just like, let's go. Number 1, prospect. So the 3 things about prospecting is I have abundance mindset. If my friends or if your friends don't like what you do, go to a grocery store. Go to somewhere, go outside, talk to people. You're in social media, what do you post? You post entertainment, how about your business? Do you talk to new people or do you talk to the same people? The reason why I have momentum is I talk to a lot of people. 70% said no, but I still find the 30% people. Because out of those 30% people, they have someone in their network that wants change, that wants to be inspired, that wants to change their life. All right? There's cold market in person, meaning you can see people from, let's say, events, concert, you know, you go to the beach, you talk to them. Or cold market in social media is you add people on Facebook. There's group pages. There's many more. All right? Second is inviting tips. What's my inviting? It's kind of just like, hey, I'm going to an event where we talk about money. Do you want to just check it out? You know? There's an information that can help you make extra income. Can you check it out? Like, guys, inviting is not really hard. You just really have to do it. You just have to talk to more people. You invite 20 people, I invite 100 people. Who has more results? The people who talk to more. Okay? A normal person works 2 hours in their business. Somebody works 8 hours in this business. Who makes more results? 8 hours. And that's why I quit my job. So I can have more time in the business. All right? So the last thing I want to tell you is this is very important. This is what my mentor Luis told me. Closing, this is what I learned a lot. And that's why I become top 1 enroller. It's because you need to get closing in the opening. The closing should happen in your opening conversation. So what does that mean? So what it means, first things first, here's my Instagram. What's up? What's up? Oh, hey, Jean, you're drawing on my Zoom. Hello, hola. All right. So ask what their goals. You know, like, hey, Owen, what's your goals this year? Oh, you want to make more money. Why? Why do you want to make money? Oh, because I'm in debt. I need money for rent. Okay. So I think, no, not you think. So, all right. Everyone's drawing. It's like a drawing board. All right, sick. So anyway, where was I? A lot of people are drawing. I don't know why. So you said, Owen, you needed more money because you want to be able to go. All right. Nice. All right. Somebody just wants to make. Yeah. Okay. It's entertaining. Let's go. Let's give it a listo. Listo. All right. Rapido. Rapido. All right. So anyway, Owen, you said you wanted more money so you can bring your girlfriend to travel. I think the reason why you're not getting there is because you don't have the income right now, and that's why you need this. How bad do you want it, Owen? How bad do you want to make more money this year? I really want it bad. So if you really want it bad, which bundle would you like to get started? Bundle 3, bundle 4. Boom, basic. Right? Always target their need. That's why I don't look desperate. Why? Because you mentioned your goals to me. I'm just reminding you your goals. I'm not here to convince you, but if you're really here to change your life, let's take action together. Boom. I learned that from, of course, Mentor Teron and Mentor Jericho. So that's why you need to come to events so you can learn from people who are good and people who make real money. Okay? So if you can make time for your broke friends, you need to make time for your rich people, rich leaders, right? All right. So urgency versus pressure. This is my last tip for you guys. You always need to remind them, hey, Owen, I know it's been 2 months. Are you still serious about you telling me you want to make money? Hey, Angelo, do you really wanna hit Ruby? Are you urgent about it? Your goals, their goals should wake you up, you know? So in short, Angelo, are you serious about becoming financially free? You know, like something like that. And then they're like, oh, you're right, you're right. I really need to start this because blah blah blah. All right. So anyway, I think that's about it. Just like my mindset and just like the skills, prospecting, inviting, closing, and follow up is just basically have a list and be like, list down what they want. Hey, Marvin, are you really serious about going to Canada? Something like that. But basically, that's it. Thank you, Sky Team. Super enjoyed being here. And let's go. Let's type Owen Diamond. I'm gonna pass it down to my mentor, Luis Fernando. Super thankful to be here.
Thank you very much, Justin. You are on fire, brother. I see you in the diamond. I am really very sure about that because you're a energizer bunny. I don't know if you remember that. That okay. Do you understand? Okay. Hello, everybody. Type 8 for Justin, please. This is our best guy right now. Is on fire. Is crazy because he doesn't sleep. Really, it's crazy. Here in Colombia, it's like a machine. But but it's not only the energy. It's the kind of people who can listen and put the effort. That's the difference. Somebody here, everybody here can listen, but they don't put the action. And that's why are different. Ok, voy a hablar en español, por favor, si me ayudas, Lina, porque quiero que todas las personas puedan entenderme mejor y mi inglés no es que sea el mejor. Así que vamos a hacer esto muy interesante. Justin es un tipo increíble, créanme, es algo que las personas creen que es más allá de las fronteras. Y para todos los que están escuchando, no están escuchando personas nacidas en Canadá. No sé si Owen lo sea, pero Justin no lo es. Quiero decirles esto. Las personas que están escuchando, la mayoría de ellos y la persona que viene a continuación son de las Filipinas, ¿sí? Porque tú ves muy lejos el poder hacer lo que ellos están haciendo. Yo estoy seguro que la mayoría de nosotros vemos muy lejos lo que está pasando, toda esta cantidad de rangos, toda esta competencia, toda esta firma de 5, 10, 20, 30 personas. Muchos de nosotros lo vemos lejos, pero yo te puedo decir que no es así, que ellos son de un país tal vez como el nuestro, Un país, sí, con muchas personas, pero un país con muchas limitaciones. Un país con mucha pobreza también. Un país que tampoco gana en dólares. Un país que definitivamente necesita muchas cosas adicionales. Y si ellos lo pueden hacer, tú también lo puedes hacer aquí en Colombia o en cualquier parte del mundo. No es porque está en Canadá, inclusive te quiero decir, ellos están abriendo más países en el mundo. No es porque esté en Canadá, es porque tiene el hambre, está escuchando y está tomando acción. Así que, mi amigo Justin, gracias por enseñarnos lo que estás haciendo, gracias por recalcarnos las habilidades que a muchos se nos olvida que es lo que tenemos que hacer. Y ahora sí, vamos al plato fuerte. Miren, la persona que les voy a presentar es una persona que cuando yo me senté por primera vez con ella, eh, no supe leerla, no supe leerla. No sabía yo si estaba brava, no sabía yo si me estaba escuchando y me estaba entendiendo, no sabía yo si quería correr con nosotros, no lo sabía. Pero en ese momento yo dije, si esta persona está dispuesta a sentarse, a escucharnos y tomarnos en consideración, pues definitivamente es una persona que está dispuesta a hacer las cosas. Y ahí arrancamos. Ahora, en 5 meses, 6 meses creo ya, se ha convertido no solamente en parte del equipo, sino en parte de la familia. Es una persona a la cual estimo un montón, porque lo que dice, lo hace, porque tiene la coherencia de la información, pero también de la acción. Son las personas de mayores resultados actualmente en nuestra compañía. Son las personas que le dieron momentum nuevamente a Vi. Son las personas que están haciendo que este equipo, este, esta comunidad de emprendedores tenga nuevamente la energía necesaria para llegar a los resultados. Créanme, después de 10 años de estar en la industria, ella es una profesional en el network marketing. Antes de ser una profesional en el network marketing, era una emprendedora, ¿sí? Era una persona con resultados en la vida. Pero esta persona entendió que hay diferentes formas de hacerlo y hoy ha decidido no solamente ser exitosa, sino ayudar a muchísimas personas a ser exitosas. Así que, por favor, ayúdenme a recibir a la gran, a la única, a Jennifer Carmona, quien a través de su ejemplo me enseña diariamente que yo soy un novato en este negocio. Así que gracias, Jen, bienvenida. The call is yours. I love you are here and you are our mentor. Go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach, Mentor. I'm so grateful for you and Javi and Kami because of all that you've poured into us, the things that you've taught us. You know, Angel and I have actually, and with Darren, we say this quite often in our conversation that ever since we locked arms with you guys, our life has went to another level, and we're forever grateful for everything that you've done for us to help us lay a foundation for our business long term. And I want to thank everyone for being here on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, depending where you are in the world. The fact that you are here on this call on a Saturday shows that you are already ahead of the masses. You are ahead of most people, because what are most people doing on a Saturday morning? Well, maybe they are recovering from the night before, they were partying, or they're sleeping in. But the fact that you guys are here shows that you are dedicated to being a better version of yourself. So drop a #1 in the chat for yourself and applaud yourself, because you do have to recognize that you are making the commitment. Congratulations to all of you. So, you know, what is really funny is I did not speak with Justin or Owen before this call, and everything that they're saying is pretty much in alignment with what I'm going to share with you guys today. So really, you've pretty much learned everything on the call through Owen and Justin that I was going to share, but I can be here to reinforce it and be able to slow down. Okay, thank you. My husband's telling me to slow down and be able to just help you dig a little bit deeper, right? And what we are going to talk about is, what is your vision for 2024 and beyond? What is your vision? You know, where do you want to go with everything here? So before we go into the vision, I want to share where I came from. As you can see here, I was a dancer, dance teacher. I owned a dance studio. So on the left, this is me and my students. And actually right behind me, you can see there in a black hat, right? And now he is a top producing diamond in my team. And on the right side, you can see that I had explored modeling. I was doing anything that I could to just make money and stay in the performing arts. And basically, you know, I wasn't really happy what I was doing, because at the end of the day, I would work really hard, but I would not see the result financially. There is sometimes I was working so hard as a dance instructor, dance studio owner, at the same time taking on all of these different modeling gigs, or, you know, anything that I could get. And at the end of the day, I still could not pay my bills sometimes, and also would not sleep for 3 days in a row. So not only was I exhausted physically, but spiritually, emotionally. And so it was very hard for me to have a vision of where I could go because of my environment. So this is where I came from. This is where I started. So the one thing that I had that was great for network marketing was a work ethic. A work ethic, you cannot teach this to somebody. They either have it or they don't. The reason why myself, Justin, Owen, we work hard is because we come from families where we saw our parents work hard. So it is naturally instilled in us by example. That is why if you want your team to work hard, guess what you have to do? You have to work hard. Now, like what I talked about, environment holds you where you are. Why couldn't I get out of that situation of being broke? And it's because my environment. This is what I was doing on my spare time. I wasn't reading books. I was not attending seminars. I was out drinking. I was out partying. I was getting drunk to forget about what was really going on in my world and trying to avoid the things that I should have confronted, like figuring out how I was going to pay bills, figuring out how I was going to take care of my parents. But how can you have a bigger vision when all you're doing is hanging around people that don't have a vision, where their only goal is to have fun on the weekend and forget all their problems on the weekend and go back to work on Monday? That was what I believe. That was my environment. And it's like, what good is it to have an eyesight if your mind is blind? There's almost no point. But it's important that you know, wherever you are, you can change it. And you can change it by getting into the right rooms. See here, this is my first millionaire mentor. And I was actually introduced into network marketing from a lady that was not doing financially better than me. She was not successful. She lived in low-income housing. So she wasn't somebody I could catch a vision with, right? Because I haven't seen any trail of success from her. She was not proven. Now, the smart thing she did was introduce me to this gentleman who was a millionaire. And through time, I grew close to him and he mentored me hands-on. And he even would invite me and our top producers to his house. They live in a mansion in California, one of the most richest neighborhoods in North America, in the US. And, you know, by going to his house, my vision was stretched. By seeing his very expensive or very pricey wine collection, my vision was stretched. By seeing how much his wife spends in a month, by seeing their credit card statement, the freedom that they had, that stretched my vision. And so the moment that you start getting into rooms, like Justin said, where you are not the smartest, you are not the richest, that's when you tell yourself and remind yourself, there is another level to grow. There is another level with my name on it. But if you keep staying in these types of environments that are holding you where you are, you will never know your potential. And so it's important that you get into rooms where people are doing much better than you. They're doing better than you mentally, emotionally, physically, right? They're doing better financially. In every aspect, it's important that you have an example and that your environment can elevate you, not push you down. Can you guys drop a number 2 in the chat if like this is resonating with you and you are understanding how important it is to get into the right room? Okay. Now, the great Jim Rohn says that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So the reason why I'm talking about this first before we talk about vision is because we are required to go to a higher place in life in order to provide our team and our potential team with a vision. So if you're hanging around people that are drinking, it's most likely that, or they're drinking all the time. And don't get me wrong, I like to have a fun time, but there has to be a reason. We have to have a big milestone. We're not just having fun for no reason, just because it's a Friday night, Saturday night. No, we have a reason. Like Justin and his team, they have a lot of fun, but they had a lot of fun after they made about 70,000 Canadian in 12 weeks, right? That deserves to be celebrated. When they promoted a new emerald, that deserves to be celebrated. When they promoted new rubies in their team, that deserves to be celebrated. But if you're hanging around people that have average income and they take average action and they just have average life, you're more than likely to be that person yourself. Look at your bank account. If you actually look at that number and then you add up the income of the 5 people that you spend the most time with and you divide that by 5, guess what? That's going to be your income. That's why I want to be around our mentors. That's why I want to be around mentor Luis Fernando. That's why I want to be around mentor Cami and mentor Javi. Why? Guys, you know what? They stretched our vision. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I'm going to say it. My husband, Angel, he said that he actually saw Javi's bank account. And he's like, we need to, sorry, we were not trying to be nosy, but you know what that did for us? It reminded us, wow, we have work to do. We need to get to that level. That's why it's important that you understand your environment. And if it's not helping you, it's hurting you. And it's very important that 911, it's an emergency. If you do not like your situation, environment has a big thing to do with it, and that we have control over, that we can actually change. So we're talking about vision. What is your vision for 2024? You know, do you want to be another rank? Do you want a specific income? Do you want an upgrade in your lifestyle? Whatever it is, it's important that you get clear on that vision. And in that vision, it's something that you need to practice in your mind over and over and over again. Like you need to practice it so much that it is in your mind that it feels so real in the physical world. You know, when we started B, you can see in the far right picture here, this is our first event. Okay, first event, maybe first or second, but it was in the very beginning. Look at us there. There's maybe like 20 people. 20 people, not even that. And I remembered always having conversation with Darren. Like, oh, I can't wait till we have a room of 100 people. I can't wait till we have the founders come to our city and do an event. And Darren would say, yeah, I can't wait to open the Philippines. Like, I just see it. Like he would talk about, we're going to have hundreds of people in the room, and Philippines is going to be one of the biggest markets, right? We were telling ourselves these crazy things of having 100 people and 500 people and having a global team, when we were in the right side of that, right there, where there's 20 people in the room, less than 20 people in the room, we were excited about our opportunity before it even happened. Nothing in life is accomplished without seeing it first. So you have to understand first that you have to visualize it, you have to be clear on it, and look what had happened, because we kept speaking it into existence, because we kept doing the work as well, right? Hard work is important, especially if you're trying to go fast and you're trying to do a big quantum leap in your life. But hard work is not the only thing that matters, because my parents work hard all of their life for over 40 years to retire on something that they could not even live off of when they retired because of inflation, right? Because of this opportunity, my husband and I were very blessed to be able to help them and alleviate some of that stress, right? But you have to understand, when you have hard work and you have the right mindset and you're in the right vehicle, that is where the magic can happen. And so because of our unwavering faith, look in the middle there, we said we were going to have an event with the founder. This event here was the first event that we ever had with Mr. Monir Islam, right? Were we surprised? No, because we knew it was going to happen, because we said it over and over again. To the left, that's me there on stage in the Philippines doing the first event there. The first event there, we had 500 people. 500 people in the country of the Philippines. People traveled from 7 hours away, really far, different parts of the Philippines, to actually be here at this event. But before all of this happened, we believed it when there was 20 people in the room. So what is your vision for your team? What is your vision for not just your team, but the entire Sky team? Because it's important that you want the entire team to win, because if the room is bigger, it's always better for you. And then these promotions that keep happening, we have our first rubies in New Zealand, our first ruby in Las Vegas. And of course, you heard from Owen and April, they actually got promoted to Emerald in 2 months' time. I was talking to Theron 2 days ago about this, and we're happy for them, but we're like, this has become like the new normal, as we said it would. Like, I was expecting to be more excited, but I think because we practice this in our mind over and over and over again, and we're doing the work to secure what we see in our mind, that it's just like, yeah, this was supposed to happen. It was expected, because we replayed this over and over again. So look at this here. I wanted to show this. If you look at the timestamp, it says here, August 7th, 2018, 1:19 p.m. G-Wagon was my dream car. As you can see, in 2018, I went to go take a picture at a dealership, right? Because one day I was going to have it. Yesterday, I was going through my phone and I said, oh my gosh, I actually visualized this before it happened. And if you see to the right, that is our car today. So for me, it's not just about the car, right? We can have any car, doesn't matter, as long as it gets you to point A to point B and it does a job. But I realized in this moment that in our mind, we have the power to create anything that we want. In 2018, let me tell you this, I was not doing well financially. I was broke. I don't even know if I even have a car, and I don't even actually know how I got to that car dealership that day to go look at the car. But because I had a vision and I was clear on it, today we knocked out one of our goals, and now it's like, what's next? Okay, we accomplished the car. What's next? What's the next level we can go to? So I asked my husband, I was like, I need to think bigger. I need to raise my vibration. I was bugging him for like a week. We need to go to the Rolls-Royce dealership because I need to sit in that car and I need to feel like it's mine. I need to know what the steering wheel feels like. I need to see those stars that are on the ceiling. I need to be in that car to internalize it. So we went and I brought my daughter and I sat her in the back as if it was my car. And I started to internalize it. So don't be surprised that if in maybe 1 to 2 years we have that car, because guess what? I was able to envision it, but I also realized the income that it's going to require. And it's not presidential income. That would not be smart. So guess what I did? I went home and I started thinking about like, okay, what rank will it be smart to actually make this purchase? And thinking about the work that it's going to require. Guess what that made me do? I started going in phase 1 like crazy, contacting old business partners from my previous company, different leaders, and I had a goal to actually personally contact 500 people myself this cycle. Myself, not my team, myself. That is my goal. I don't know if I'm going to hit it, but at least if it's there, I can run for it, right? And here's my mindset. If you know you're going to contact 100, 500 people, don't you think there's going to be a diamond in there somewhere? There's gold in the 100, 500 people. And of course, there's a lot of dirt, which is the no. It's the no, right? But the challenge is when we're digging for gold, we're focusing on the dirt and then that affects us. It's like, you should expect that you're going to go through dirt to find the gold. That is common sense. But if you have the vision and if you have the work ethic and you're willing to do what is required, it's inevitable that you're going to see success. It's inevitable that you're going to have your dream team. You're going to have your team ranking up, that you're going to eventually drive your dream car. Or if you're not motivated by cars, maybe you're going to just live the lifestyle that you truly desire. So what is that vision for you in the future? My question to you is, have you even gotten clear about what it is that you truly want? And when you're clear on it, and it means that much to you, you will take the action. So I want to tell you this as well. I know that building this business in this industry, it's not always easy. We go through life, things happen, right? People pass away, people go through breakups. Everybody has life happen to them. We cannot escape that. But I want all of you to know that when you face your biggest opposition in life, your next victory is right around the corner. When you face your biggest opposition in life, your next victory is around the corner. So here's my call to action before we end the call. Number 1, decide exactly what it is that you want. Get clear on it for this cycle, or actually the next 90 days. Get clear on what it is that you want and make the upfront sacrifice, and anything that has nothing to do with getting you better, helping you develop, or getting to that goal, say no to it for 90 days. Just go all in. The second thing is you need to start to feel it. You need to start internalizing it and start believing and start acting like it has already happened. You have to live in a life of expecting it. So if you're expecting to go emerald, if you're expecting to go diamond, I know when Sky Team has an event, they're going to do recognition. Do you have your outfit picked out already? Do you have your speech prepared for the Zoom call or on the stage when they're going to call your name? Do you have the tickets sold to the next event because you know you want a lot of people there to support you to hear your story? If you want to be a diamond, does your schedule right now look like a diamond schedule? So you have to start acting like that rank right now. I'm not saying that you have to, go buy nice things and live out of your means. No, but what is the actions that a diamond would be doing, or somebody on a diamond run, The next thing is you want to get with your leader that you're working with and come up with a game plan to hit that goal and execute. And you want to make sure that you don't take their time for granted. Guys, that is one of the things that really bothers me is when people ask for mentorship, but they do not apply. After sitting with their mentor for 1-2 hours, they do not apply what they just learned. They just go back to being the same. It makes zero sense to me. You know, Justin, he's so hungry for mentorship. Sometimes this guy, he knows that I'm sleeping or if I'm putting my baby to bed, he knows my schedule. I already gave him this. I said, this is the time that I'm doing XYZ, so I probably will not be reachable. But guess what? He tries anyways. I look at my phone log, 2 a.m. in the morning, missed call from Justin. Why? And I'm not angry about it because I know he's just so hungry for success. And anytime he gets mentorship from somebody that is where he wants to be, he is a person that applies it. That's why he's winning. There's no secret. He just doesn't take his mentors for granted. So if you're going to sit with your mentor, don't question, just do what they tell you to do because they've most likely already done it. They've made the mistakes. That could be one of the things that's holding you back from getting to the next level. And the final thing is to always have an attitude of gratitude no matter what. No matter where you are in your life, be grateful for what you have because somebody else out there is not in the same position as you and there's so much to be grateful for. And when you are grateful, no matter what, the floodgates will open for abundance. And I'll share this with you guys too. I mean, we go through these things in business and we actually had in like our personal sponsors, we had people refund, like 3 people, our phase 1. And you know what? Immediately I had to practice being grateful. I said, I'm grateful because maybe this is just opening the door for someone else to come that we really need to put our attention to. Everything happens for you, not to you. And when you understand that, you can persist without resistance. So I hope all of you have learned something today. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to speak with this team. Just grateful for our mentors for giving us the opportunity to speak with all of you. So with that being said, guys, let's have an amazing 2024. Let's make sure that we are executing. Let's make sure that we are visualizing. Let's continue to grow to another level so we can continue to impact lives and continue to pour a vision. You heard Owen. He didn't say, oh, I joined because of copy paste. Oh, I joined because of the comp plan. What did Owen say? Justin sold me a vision. A vision. And today he's one of the fastest emeralds in the team. So thank you so much, Mr. Luis Fernando, for having me. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to you.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate your time. I don't take that time for sure because you have a really big team right now. And for us, it's a blessing that you are here. And I see you there. Okay. Muchos ochos, por favor, para Jen. Gracias por ese liderazgo. Gracias por todo lo que está haciendo por la compañía, por el equipo, para nosotros, por nosotros, porque definitivamente es lo que hace la diferencia. El tener personas con la capacidad de ver más allá de lo que es posible normalmente. Ya vieron la foto del carro, es una realidad. La camioneta que tienen actualmente es una locura. Es algo que muy pocos llegan a soñar. Y si tú eres capaz de soñarlo, eres capaz de hacerlo. Así que gracias a todos los que han participado en esta llamada. Fueron más de 200 personas que estuvieron recibiendo información, pero no hemos terminado porque hay algo importante que quiero que sepan. 2024 va a ser nuestro mejor año en la historia en el SkyTeam. 2024 ya tiene proyecciones en crecimiento de más de 20 diamantes nuevos. Así que si tú estás acá, tú puedes ser una de esas personas que este año se va a hacer un diamante de la compañía. ¿Por qué? Porque tenemos el sistema. ¿Por qué? Porque tenemos la experiencia para decirte que se puede hacer. ¿Por qué? Porque estamos lanzando un nuevo sistema que te va a permitir a ti hacerlo. Así que únete, habla con la persona que te invitó, habla con la persona que te firmó para que estés dentro del chat del SkyTeam, para que estés dentro de la información de tu equipo, para que puedas estar dentro del momentum que se está generando. SkyTeam tiene una meta muy clara y es ser el equipo más grande del mundo. Y no lo tomes como el SkyTeam es de otra persona. Tómalo como SkyTeam es lo que tú estás uniendo en energía para que sea posible que llegues a tener metas más grandes. Ya lo dijo Jen, ¿con cuántas personas te relacionas? ¿Cuál es tu círculo cercano? ¿Quieres estar con 5 borrachos o quieres estar con 5 personas millonarias y libres en este mundo? Eso es lo que estamos haciendo en SkyTeam, uniéndonos con las personas que quieren, más allá de lo que hoy han visto. Así que muchas gracias a todos por conectarse. Este nuevo sistema va a estar siendo compartido para todos nosotros, para que ustedes tengan los días en los que vamos a tener llamadas, los días en los que vamos a tener, también vamos a hablar de inversiones, también vamos a hablar de trading, pero para que tú lo tengas, habla con la persona que te patrocinó, habla con tu líder ascendente y puedas acceder a. Para todos los que saben que todos los sábados nos estamos entrenando, es algo que debes colocar. It's a must, no es un si quiero. ¿Y sabes por qué es un debo? Sencillo. Porque si quieres tener los resultados que las personas están teniendo hoy con esta compañía, tienes que aprender de las personas que están teniendo los resultados hoy en la compañía. Así que nos vemos el próximo sábado. Espero que haya sido una gran llamada para ti, que le saques el provecho necesario y que pongas la acción. De nada sirve que entre por acá y salga por acá. Así que entre por acá y lo pongas en práctica. Te reto a que hoy mismo pongas en práctica lo que acaban de contarnos. Te reto a que hoy mismo hables con muchas personas, como nos lo dijo Justin. Te reto a que hoy mismo tengas tu visión clara del 2024. Porque si no lo haces hoy, ¿sabes qué? Perdiste 1 hora y media de tu vida. Feliz día para todos, feliz sábado y espero verlos en el próximo evento. Chao, chao.